What do you say, Santa?
Capitalism doesn't kill people.
Huh?
Capitalism doesn't kill people.
Yeah, well, you see, like here on page 2, it shows all the figures from the UN and all the other groups that know anything on how capitalism is killing children, not only in the United States, but all around the world, with bombings all around the world.
No, not capitalism. That's capitalist. People that are capitalizing off the murder. There's a big difference. Because Occupy movement is capitalizing, if you want to get technical. They're capitalist
They're
movement.
not communists, so they're trying to do the best thing that's for their system.
But they're capitalizing. I capitalize every day when I collect money to pay for a hotel room. That's capitalism. Yeah. That's exactly what capitalism is. It might not be on a larger scale.
No. If you're providing for your needs, you're not a capitalist. If you're providing for your needs and taking extra profit for yourself, then you're a capitalist. If I employ you and I only give you 10% of what you produce, I'm stealing 90% of your labor. That's a capitalist.
It depends on what I'm producing. If you front me merchandise and I sign papers saying, hey, I'm willing to work for 10% of what you give me, that's not really capitalism, unless you're hurting me.
Why not? If you can't get a job and you can't feed yourself, or you'll starve if you don't work for him, you have to sign that paper.
No, I can go find another job.
And they tell you the same thing. Minimum wage, or else you're out on the street.
That's when I go get a sign like this and go get a suit like this.
And that's why you're here. That's why you're here.
But I mean,
you guys are working together.
Not really.
I'm not working against you.
No, I understand.
I believe capitalism doesn't kill people. There are capitalists that kill people.
Yeah.
But capitalism is what made America great.
Don't tell that to people all around the world, like in Egypt and all around the world, that they're not killing people. In Afghanistan, you name it, Iraq, you name it.
Maybe the beard is stopping you from hearing what I said. I said capitalism isn't killing people.
No.
Capitalists are killing people. I agree.
Now, what's the difference between a capitalist and capitalism?
Capitalism is the idea of being a capitalist, the person that is making all the money.
There's only one word that applies: profit. Capitalists or capitalism, they got one thing: they exist for profit.
Sure. Everyone lives for profit.
Sir? No, not really. Not really.
Yeah, everyone goes to work so they can make a profit.
Tell that to the billions of people who are living on $2 a day, that they're living for profit.
Who in America?
Maybe if they had capitalism, they'd be living in a better situation.
Hey,
yeah, you think so, right? But the capitalism exists right there in those countries where they're living on $2 a day, and they're starving and dying by the thousands.
Well, yeah, there are the 33,000 kids that die a day due to starvation and disease and stuff like that.
Sure. Just clean water and the lack of medication. That these guys have trillions of dollars that they stolen from our labor are not getting to them.
Hold on, but you're missing this. I'm talking about America, because America is the capitalism state or country.
The whole world is capitalism. There's no country in the world that's not capitalist.
China. How about China and Cuba?
China is not as capitalist as anyone else.
How about someone like North Korea?
Huh?
North Korea.
North Korea is capitalist like anyone else.
Well, I thought
they're all in the business.
North Korea.
All in the business. The only people that are not capitalists is the majority who are being exploited by them. So they need a system that works for their interests.
I wonder if a lot of us have different definitions for communism and capitalism and
maybe you should have
stuff like that.
We do. That's why people are down here, to try to find some meaning out of all this.
Maybe you should have another sign that states your reason of capitalism.
What?
Maybe you should have another sign stating what you think capitalism is.
Right here. Right here. It's in these papers. You can't say everything in the sign. But the main thing I wrote the sign is New Yorkers understand, if you see something, say something. So I wrote the sign that says, if you see that capitalism kills, and it kills in many ways, not only here and around the world, and destroys people's lives, say something. Don't sit on the sidelines. Yeah, that's the idea.
But capitalism doesn't kill. There's capitalists that kills.
We can't go into that anymore.
I think we're good, man. I think we're good.
It's a little...